I met my father for the first time at age 36. And that was a very transformational and pivotal moment in my life, meeting him for the first time. After meeting him, I ended up posting about that journey on social media. What transpired were all these conversations with a lot of my guy friends, guys that I had been friends with 10 plus years, and everyone started being vulnerable and speaking about personal things that we had never talked about throughout our friendship, which then in turn led to this idea of having some type of space that could incorporate therapy. But I didn't necessarily know what that space was supposed to feel like and look like, because at that moment I hadn't done any therapy, I hadn't done yoga, I hadn't done meditation. It was just this idea of having some type of space that guys could go to that was very inviting and accessible, and it wasn't intimidating to them. That was really kind of at the very beginning of how this idea started with HealHaus. And my partner and I, Alicia Schenkel, really fleshed out what the holistic view was going to be of HealHaus, and we started really building out and concepting out everything that HealHaus was going to embody, and it became more than just the psychotherapy. One of the biggest decisions with starting HealHaus was, how were we going to fund HealHaus? It's not like, I came from a family with money. Elisa is a designer, but it's not like she came from a family of money and was gonna be able to pull from a pool of money that was there. And so really the only way to get this idea into the world was for me to tap into my 401k.
With HealHaus, the actual physical space is just the hub. We're really excited about it because there's a place where people can come to and feel community. We're really trying to build community around wellness. And by doing that, we have the physical space, but we also want to be able to recreate it and have it nationally as well. We don't tell people what their experience should be. When people come here, it's for them to explore for themselves. We have a wellness bar as well, so we serve everything from smoothies to our elixirs and medicinal teas. I like to say a lot of times where kids get excited about Nike sneakers like they do about their mental health. That's where I feel like I'm winning. And essentially that's what we're also trying to do as well. Not just be a physical space, but really change the perspective on what wellness is and how people relate to it.
We have over 10 psychotherapists that are doing individual, couples, and family therapy, and they have all different backgrounds. So we have Black therapists, we have white therapists, we have therapists that focus on the gay and queer community, and there's an importance to that because we want people to come into the space and feel like there's someone there that reflects their worldview and their experiences.
I think what makes HealHaus clients unique is that we're also coming here seeking to talk about the lived experience of racism, the lived experience of sexism. We're kind of looking to deal with the intersectionality of culture, race, identity, trauma, depression, etc. And my clients at HealHaus, this is a lot of times the first time they've ever come to therapy, and I think Darian and Elisa have made it such kind of a cool, fun, safe space for people to be like, all right, let me check out therapy for the first time.
At the very beginning of opening HealHaus, there's a fear. You're opening up a new business, you're trying to learn the ins and outs of how to run this business and keeping the lights on and making sure payroll is being made every week. But every single day we were being reminded by the people that were coming into the space that it was something that was needed. The goal for HealHaus was always to shift the culture as it currently exists when it comes to mental health and wellness and self-care. We do want this to be a successful business that is around forever, that can exist in places all over the world. But it's really about affecting change and being a space that people can come and really make some changes in their life.